On today's episode, I talk about getting everything done that you need to. Welcome back to Weekly Q&A with Steph. This is our first one of 2017 and I'm really excited because the first question I got was, how do we actually get everything done? And it came from the focus of, we've set New Year's resolutions or we've set some new targets for 2017. And how do we actually get all of the things done that we want to, considering we still have to do work, we still have a business to run, and there are only 24 hours in a day? And my answer to this is you really have to know exactly what you want to do. And you can't have 1,000 things on your to-do list that you're trying to tick off. So you need to have between 3 and 5 really key objectives, really key things that you need to finish 2017 having done for you to feel like you've had a really good year. I know you might have a million things on the list, but it comes down to what are the most crucial 3 to 5 things that you need to have done over the course of the next 12 months. And once you've got those 3 things, it's then about devising the action plan for what you need to do at least monthly, but preferably weekly and daily in order to get there. So I'll use content as an example. I've had a couple of people say to me, how do you create content and ensure that you're continuously creating that content all the time for the 12 months? And that is really simple. You create a content plan of how much you actually want to do. So maybe you want to write a really informative blog article every single week. So you start with that, 1 article every week. And then you work backwards for what can I actually talk about? So what are the first 20 weekly topics that I could actually write about? Get your heading down pat. Then the most important thing is you need to schedule in time, non-negotiable time in your actual calendar where you definitely get this stuff done. And maybe you're not the person who needs to be working on some of this stuff. Maybe you only have a tiny part in the overall action plan, but it's really important that you schedule the time in to get it done. And this is why we can only have 3 to 5 big ticket items as opposed to a million, because we only have so much time in our day. So if you've worked out what are the most important 3, and then you've worked out if I need to get there, what are the things that I need to do on a daily, weekly and monthly basis to achieve that. The next part is having the non-negotiable time in your calendar that no one else gets to actually write over, or if they do, it's got to be scheduled back in somewhere else. This is the only way that you will definitely make sure you hit your targets for 2017. There is one extra thing that is really crucial to your success, and that is having someone hold you accountable. It's one thing to turn around and say, I want to publish 1 blog post a week, or I want to do this, but having someone hold you accountable is definitely the best way for you to actually achieve that target and that objective. So if you don't have someone internally who can actually hold you accountable, you don't want your partner or somebody else in life to hold you accountable to that, you can potentially just put it out there to the world and tell everyone this is what you're going to do. I find that works really well. If that still doesn't work for you, send me what you actually want to achieve and what you need to be held accountable for, and I will get my kick-ass boots on and ensure that you definitely achieve that for 2017. If you're struggling with some of the detail behind this, I've got 1 month of the Thinking Accountant webinar left Friday next week. So head on over to Karbon. We'll put the link there for registering for the event down the bottom. And this will give you a bit more of an idea or a lot more detail around actually choosing what those 3 to 5 objectives need to be, and then working out what results you need to achieve, so how you can monitor those things as well. Keep those questions coming, and I look forward to seeing everyone next week.